Good morning, my friend. Oh no, it's afternoon. Afternoon, my friends. This is Shirley from Shirley's Library. Again, with another book that I want to recommend to you. And I'm going to tell you why. There's lots of reasons why I'm recommending this book today. This may be a book you haven't heard of. You know, what I do is I read a lot of books every year. I have a huge library in my home. And so I thought every Thursday I would share with you a book that I think is good for your self-development, good for you creating a life that you want, the life that'll make you happy. So today's book is called Paris Letters. Now, let me tell you about this book and why I'm recommending it. There's several reasons why I'm recommending this book. This, by the way, is by Janice MacLeod, spelled M-A-C-L-E-O-D. And this is the story about a lady who had a very high-paying, high-pressure job in Melbourne. She worked in an advertising agency, and she no sooner got through one campaign and wham, they were into the next one. She sat down one day and took stock and thought, you know, this is not how I want to live. And her dream had always been to have live in Paris for a year and to be able to paint and, you know, do painting in Paris. So many of us have these kind of goals. We kind of go, if I could just, oh my God, how amazing would it be to go and live in Paris for a year? But she took it a step further. She investigated it. And she looked in to see what it would take, and she decided to put her plan in action. So she actually worked out that she would need to save $30,000 to have a year in Paris, to live there, to be able to paint, to, you know, meander down and have a coffee and croissant and then go to a park and paint. Sounds great, doesn't it? So she put this plan in place to spend a year saving, and then she could afford to have a year not working in Paris. Now, some of the reasons that I like this book is at the end of the book, she says, my little and big acts to save up or not spend $100 a day. And she has got pages and pages of things she did to actually enable her to save this money. Some of them are quite small, like for example, love this, she went into a bathroom cabinet, she got out all the samples, all the bits and pieces, and she used everything up before she bought any more makeup. She stopped going out to dinner with friends, and she would go on a picnic with them or do other things that just weren't going to cost her the same amount of money. So that's one of the reasons that I like this book, is that it's practical. She got all these, you know, if you wanted to save up for something, just going through those 100 things would give you so many good ideas on how you can save for something that would be a dream come true. So she moves to Paris, and she lives there, and I've got to tell you, unbelievable as it is, she falls in love and has a relationship with Daniel Craig lookalike. I mean, oh my God, Paris and Daniel Craig. But even better than that, as she gets towards the end of the year, she starts to realise she's running out of money, and she starts to think about what she can do to earn some money so she can stay there. Now she's painting all these scenes in Paris, and she goes to someone's house, and on the wall were letters from an artist, and the letter itself was a painting with all the words on it. So she started to write these letters. I'll show you, this is the inside of the cover. So she would do a painting and then write a letter about what she was doing in Paris. And she started, there's the inside back cover, there's another one. And she started to promote it. And she said to people, if you would like a letter from Paris every month, then join my subscription and I will send it out to you. And she got thousands of people who subscribed to her monthly letters from Paris. And she earned enough money to carry on and to be able to live as long as she liked there because of her Paris letters. And all through the book, there are little paintings and letters to show you the letters that she was sending. So I love this book because we all have vague dreams about what we do, but this is a real practical how-to of making that dream reality. Going through all these things that she did to save money. And then when she got there, she used what she loved, her love of painting and her love of Paris, to create a whole new income for herself. And so she would do a painting and write in it what she was doing and all about Paris. And people subscribed to her letters and she carried on earning a living. So, Paris Letters by Janice MacLeod. Highly recommend it. It is, for me, the essence of understanding what makes you happy, picking a goal that you've always wanted to do, putting in place a plan to make it happen, and then looking at what you love doing to see if you can use that to create some more of an income. So that's my recommendation for this week. And if you love travel, it's just a great read, but there's a lot more to this book than just as a travel log. So this is Shirley McKinnon, finishing off on Thursday with my self-development book. Tomorrow I'll be reviewing another business book. So bookworms, I will see you again.